Are you ready to dive into the world of gold prospecting? Today, we're going to explore the top 8 rivers where you can find the most gold. From the vast Amazon River in South America to the remote LINA River in Siberia, these rivers have a rich history of gold mining and are still attracting prospectors from all over the world. Whether you're an experienced prospector or a newbie to the gold rush, this video will give you a glimpse of some of the most promising locations for finding this precious metal. So grab your pans, your waders, and your sense of adventure, and let's discover the golden treasures hidden in these rivers. Number 1. Amazon River, South America. The Amazon River runs from west to east through the northern region of South America. Before draining into the Atlantic Ocean, the river system goes through Ecuador, Colombia, Venezuela, Bolivia, and Brazil from its source in the Andes Mountains of Peru. Did you know that the Amazon River is not only the world's largest river by volume, but also one of the richest sources of gold in the world? That's right. Gold mining in the Amazon dates back to the 16th century, when the Spanish conquistadors first arrived in the region in search of gold and other precious metals. But the real gold rush in the Amazon began in the late 1970s, when Brazil opened up the Tapajós region of the Amazon basin for large-scale gold mining. Since then, the Tapajós has become one of the largest gold-producing regions in Brazil and has attracted thousands of small-scale miners known as garimpeiros, who work the rivers and streams using simple tools such as pans, shovels, and hoses. Interestingly, the gold in the Amazon River is not only found in the riverbed, but also in the surrounding rainforest. Small particles of gold are released from rocks and soil by erosion and can be found in the sediment of rivers and streams, as well as in the soil of the rainforest. But despite the lucrative nature of gold mining in the Amazon, it is not without its controversies. Large-scale mining operations have been criticized for their environmental impact, including deforestation, soil erosion, and pollution of rivers and streams. Additionally, small-scale mining by garimpeiros has been linked to human rights abuses, including forced labor and child labor. Despite these challenges, gold mining in the Amazon continues to be a major industry, and the lure of striking it rich still draws prospectors from all over the world. So if you're up for a real adventure, the Amazon River might just be the place for you to find your fortune in gold. Before we go any further, make sure to check out the link in the description below for more information about the gold mining equipment we use and recommend. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this. Number 2. Yukon River, Alaska, USA. Let's head to the frozen tundra of Alaska to explore the Yukon River, our next stop on our journey to discover the top 8 rivers where you can find the most gold. The Yukon River has a rich history of gold mining, dating back to the late 1800s, when prospectors first flocked to the region in search of gold. The Klondike Gold Rush, which began in 1896, brought tens of thousands of prospectors to the Yukon, and the river became a major transportation route for people and supplies. Today, the Yukon River is still a popular destination for gold prospecting, with many small-scale operations dotting its banks. One of the most famous gold mining towns in the Yukon is Dawson City, which was once the center of the Klondike Gold Rush and is now a popular tourist destination. But finding gold in the Yukon River is no easy feat. The harsh climate, remote location, and rugged terrain make it a challenging environment for prospectors. However, the rewards can be great for those who persevere. In fact, the largest gold nugget ever found in Alaska was discovered in the Swift Creek tributary of the Yukon River in 1998, weighing in at a whopping 294 troy ounces. While gold mining in the Yukon can be a lucrative business, it is also tightly regulated to protect the environment and ensure the safety of miners. Today, there are strict rules and regulations in place to prevent pollution and ensure that mining operations do not harm fish and wildlife populations. Number 3. Fresear River, British Columbia, Canada. At a length of 1,375 kilometers, the Fresear River is the longest river in British Columbia. It starts in Mount Robson Provincial Park on the western slope of the Rocky Mountains and ends at Vancouver in the Strait of Georgia. The Fresear River has a long and storied history of gold mining, dating back to the mid-1800s, when prospectors first discovered gold in the region. The gold rush that followed brought thousands of people to British Columbia, and the Fresear River became one of the most important sources of gold in Canada. The Fresear River is still one of the top producers of gold in Canada and has yielded some impressive nuggets over the years. One of the most famous gold rushes in the Fresear River region was the Caribou Gold Rush, which began in 1861 and saw prospectors flocking to the region in search of gold. Many of the towns and cities in the area, such as Barkerville and Quesnel, were founded during this time and still retain their gold rush-era charm. The Fresear River is not only a rich source of gold, but also of salmon. Every year, millions of salmon make their way up the Fresear River to spawn, making it one of the most important salmon runs in the world. This has led to some conflicts between gold miners and environmentalists, who are concerned about the impact of mining operations on fish populations. Number 4. LINA River, Siberia, Russia. The LINA River has a fascinating history of gold mining that dates back to the 19th century. During the gold rush of the 1800s, prospectors flocked to the LINA River in search of gold, hoping to strike it rich in this remote and rugged region of Siberia. Today, the LINA River continues to be a hotspot for gold mining, with many small-scale operations scattered along its banks. In fact, the LINA River is one of the largest sources of gold in Russia, and it's estimated that over 15% of Russia's gold reserves are located in this region. Interestingly, the LINA River is also home to a unique type of gold deposit known as placer gold. Unlike traditional gold deposits that are found underground, placer gold is found in riverbeds and can be extracted through simple methods like panning or sluicing. This has made the LINA River a popular destination for amateur gold hunters, who come to try their luck at striking it rich in the river's golden sands. Of course, gold mining in Siberia is not without its challenges. The harsh climate and remote location can make it a difficult environment for miners to work in. However, the rewards can be great for those who are willing to brave the elements and put in the hard work. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps us out and encourages us to keep making more videos like this one. Number 5. Orange River, South Africa. Don't let the name fool you, this river is anything but orange. Legend has it that the river got its name because of the beautiful sunsets that paint the sky orange. But we like to think it's because of all the gold that can be found there. South Africa is one of the world's largest producers of gold, and the Orange River is a significant contributor to that production. The Orange River is also home to some of the largest diamonds in the world. That's right, the river has produced some truly massive diamonds, including the famous Star of South Africa, which weighed in at a whopping 83.5 carats. Number 6. Witwatersrand Basin, South Africa. The Witwatersrand Basin is one of the largest gold deposits in the world, and it's been a hotspot for mining since the late 1800s. But this isn't your average riverbed gold mining. We're talking about serious underground mining operations here. Think pickaxes, hard hats, and lots of sweat. The history of gold mining in the Witwatersrand Basin is a long and fascinating one. The gold here is found in what are called reefs, or layers of sedimentary rock that contain small particles of gold. To extract the gold, miners had to dig deep underground, often working in cramped and dangerous conditions. But the hard work paid off. The Witwatersrand Basin has produced more than 40% of all the gold ever mined. That's right, 40%. And even today, the basin continues to be a major source of gold for the world market. But don't let all this talk of underground mining scare you away. There are plenty of fun facts about the Witwatersrand Basin, too. For example, did you know that the basin is home to the deepest mine in the world, the Mponeng Gold Mine? This mine goes down a staggering 2.5 miles below the surface. That's deeper than the height of the world's tallest building. And if you're not a fan of cramped underground spaces, don't worry. There are plenty of other ways to experience the gold rush in the Witwatersrand Basin. There are tons of museums, tours, and even amusement parks that celebrate the rich history of gold mining in the region. Number 7. Ganges River, India. How can a river that's known for its religious significance also be a gold mining hotspot? Well, let me tell you, the Ganges River has a lot of surprises up its sleeve. The history of gold mining in the Ganges River goes back centuries, and it's been a major source of wealth for many people over the years. In fact, there are still artisanal gold miners who sift through the riverbed looking for precious nuggets of gold. But the present situation in the Ganges River is a bit more complicated. While there are still gold deposits to be found, the river is also facing serious pollution issues. Industrial waste and untreated sewage are being dumped into the river, making it unsafe for both humans and marine life. But don't worry, we're not here to talk about all that doom and gloom stuff. Let's focus on some fun facts about the Ganges River. Did you know that the river is considered one of the most sacred in the world? It's worshipped as the goddess Ganga by millions of people, and taking a dip in the river is said to wash away sins and bring good luck. And if you're looking for a unique way to search for gold in the Ganges River, you might want to try panning for gold the traditional way, with a sieve and a lot of patience. This technique is still used by many local people, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. Number 8. Indus River, Pakistan. The Indus River was once the heart of the ancient Indus Valley civilization, and gold was a prized commodity for these early people. They mined the riverbed and used the precious metal for everything from jewelry to currency. Fast forward to the present day, and the Indus River is still a popular spot for gold mining. There are both large-scale mining operations and small-scale artisanal miners who rely on the river for their livelihoods. But as with any gold mining, there are also concerns about environmental impact and sustainability. The Indus River is one of the longest rivers in Asia. It stretches over 3,000 kilometers from the Himalayas to the Arabian Sea. And it's not just gold that you can find in the Indus. There are also deposits of other precious metals like copper and silver. Well, that concludes our exploration of top 8 rivers where you can find the most gold. I hope you enjoyed learning about this fascinating river and the valuable treasure that lies within it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures in the world of gold mining. And make sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. And don't forget, our next video will be all about the top 8 rivers where you can find the most silver. So stay tuned for more treasure hunting fun. Until then, happy prospecting.